When people in vinyasa do up dog, down dog, they go something like this. This is missing an important step. And the important step is lolasana. So lolasana is the one that's also probably a good precursor of Ashtavakrasana, and lolasana is this position, where your hands are by the side of your thighs. Again, fingers grip, even though the palm might be flat, your fingers are gripping. The heel of the hand squeezes inwards, which gives you the Kurpara Bandha, which tightens the inner elbow because the outer elbow has to already work. The armpits have to work, and then from there, the upper back has to lift up off the floor. So, from here I grip and lean forward, I lift the upper back up high to here, and then lift the feet up. Now that is the missing step in the vinyasa that many people just seem to have skipped. So actually the instructions for the up dog, down dog vinyasa should be from cross-legged position, exhale fully, and then. This is missed. And unfortunately, if you miss it, what happens is people just go straight from here, straight to the push-up squash, the upward-facing squash, the downward-facing squash. And then they bang the head against the floor post. Like this. You know, there's no control. And what's happening is the whole time is this. And then people leave saying, I've got a lot of neck stiffness. My shoulders feel very weak. My wrists are hurting. My back doesn't feel good. So when I gave you the instructions this morning for doing the up dog, down dog, the first time with instructions, what we did was, having come to the floor, I got you to step back to this position, the Majurasana. How do you say that word? Okay, I'm saying it right. Not a term I usually use. So this Majurasana, the kneeling plank, which is a simple version of the full plank, is actually simple versions of Lolasana. Can you see it's the same thing? And so, you know, some people say, why are you doing the plank in the up dog, down dog? It's a really important pose. And it's much more important than people give it credit for, much more important than trying to lean on the hands and do this. This misses the point. Because what's happening between my shoulder blades here now is nothing. So doing the plank position, where you lean down, chin in and lift up, that's already something very, very important. But most people can't lift the legs up, so at least prepare for doing a push-up here or here. And then keep that spread in the shoulder blades as you come down, which should eventually be that. Does that make sense? Can we try the Lolasana position? And at least its simplest form, where you keep your feet on the floor. Keep the forehead down, chin in, neck back. And so you take the hands, just lean slightly forward. So you can be kneeling if you like. Kneeling is often an easier way to start, so we will do it from kneeling. So take your hands by the side of the thighs. Grip with the fingers, squeeze the heel of the hand in, and then push up between the shoulder blades like the plank. Come knees to chest and just cross the legs if you like, a little bit. So you've pushed up high between the shoulder blades, pull the knees to the chest, push the hips forward, grip with the fingers, armpits, underarm muscles, and then if you can, lift up the feet off the floor, knees to the chest. Not jumping, not jumping. And then come back down. So this is the plank position. It's a very powerful pose. And so then, you know, one of the questions that was given to me yesterday was, why am I emphasizing this so much? You know, because this is where it comes from. You know, if you try and lift up to the Lolasana like this, try it for a second. Do it simple cross-legged. Lift up the chest. With the chest lifted up, put your hands on the floor, try and lift up. You can't. You know, go forward, lift up the chest. Now try and lift up. You can't. It's not easy, no? So to lift up this, you need this. In martial arts, some schools call this turtle back. Because turtle back, like the Kurmasana, you see in the Kurmasana is like a turtle, this gives you tremendous protection. When you go on a plane and they say we're about to crash, they give the whole re-inspiring warnings at the beginning of the plane flight, which you love to hear just as you're about to fly a plane. They tell you come into this position, because it's the most protected position. But the knees are bent when you're bending forward like that, and it protects you. So this is Lolasana. It's a very important pose. So when you're doing Ashtavakrasana, push-up position, Lolasana, Bakasana, most of these balances, this is what's happening. And that's also the truth when we're doing the plank positions. Plank position and the lunge position. This gives you nothing. This gives you something different. This is also what's happening in this position. You push up between the shoulder blades. Can you see this is actually the lunge? But as soon as you do this, you lose all of it.